What's up, dude? Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be very short, but it's very interesting and I don't know how I didn't know about this sooner. So let's jump right into it. So I'm sure we've all heard of Brigham Young University, BYU. It is that religious Mormon college. There's a guy on TikTok that goes around and like asks all the students like questions, kind of provokes them in a little bit of a way, like ask them what their favorite party drink is. A lot of times they'll say like lemonade or a Diet Dr. Pepper or something without caffeine, because Mormons do not drink caffeine. Some do, but a lot don't. So Brigham Young was born June 1st of 1801. He was the second president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, the LDS Church. He was the president until he passed away in 1877. He took over after Joseph Smith, who was the founder and prophet of the church. And then he was also the one that was responsible of moving the FLDS people from Illinois down to Utah and establishing them there. He was also the first governor of the Utah Territory from February 3rd, 1851 to April 12th of 1858. So Brigham had 58 wives, I believe. Remember, they do partake in polygamy, so you can have more than one wife. And then I believe he had like 58 kids or something crazy like that. And of those 58 kids, he had Brigham Morris Young, but he goes by Morris since he has the same name as his dad. He was born January 18th of 1854 in Salt Lake City in the Utah Territory when it wasn't like a state yet. He was a young missionary. He went to a mission trip in the Hawaiian Islands, and when he came back, he married Armida Snow, and they had a son who was a prominent architect in Utah. The son was the only child that they had, and he went on a second mission trip. Oh, I just broke the ponytail I was playing with. That sucks. He also went on a second mission trip to Hawaii, and one really, really interesting / controversial thing about him was he liked to dress up in drag, and he would go by the name Madame Petrini, I believe is how you pronounce it. He apparently was a very convincing woman, and a lot of people didn't realize who he wasn't, like, you know, outside of drag, what his identity was. And apparently he could sing in a very convincing falsetto, which is typically men are altos, lower, and women are falsettos, which is a much higher range of singing. One of his performances as Madame Petrini was for the last birthday celebration that was held for the president of the FLDS Church, Lorenzo Snow, in April of 1901. So it's very interesting because typically Mormons have a very traditional set of values, like, you know, a man and a woman are to be married and have kids. The man provides for the family. The woman, you know, takes care of the children and the home, which there's nothing wrong with that. But they don't really accept the LGBTQ plus community. So the fact that one of their very prominent members, kind of a higher up, was performing in drag is very interesting, and I can't believe that I didn't know this before. Honestly, that's kind of all there is to the story. He would perform in venues in Utah from 1885 to about the 1900s. So I thought that was crazy. I hope you enjoyed that picture of him in drag as well. I think it's really funny. Comment down below what you guys think of this. Did you know about this? Have you heard anything? Like, I saw it on TikTok, so I thought that was interesting. If you're a Mormon, how do you feel about this? I'm genuinely just curious if people don't really talk about this, or if it's like, yeah, he's kind of a disgraced member of the church. I mean, it doesn't seem like at the time he was, but I don't know, maybe that isn't heavily reported on. But yeah, that's it for me today. Thank you guys for watching, and come back tomorrow for another video. Bye, guys.